good
Oh,
evening, sir.
hi.
Hello, good evening.
Today is Oyinbo People's Live.
Ah,
Malgosha, where are you?
Oyinbo now.
Clearly.
Oyinbo now, Oyinbo.
Which country do they call from?
I'm based in Belgium, in Brussels.
Okay, so Malgosha is in the UK
Okay.
and Bobby is in the US.
All right. Nice to
Okay,
meet you.
so what is
Nice
your
to meet you.
on Nigerian men?
Oh, Nigerian men are great.
Hey,
Let me specific because I grew up with Yoruba people,
uh-uh.
and actually I grew up in Lagos. Yeah, I grew up in Lagos.
How?
So
What
I'm
made
get
brought you to Lagos?
Oh, it's a long story. When I was younger, I had some part of my family there. So I got to know Yoruba people. I used to hear Yoruba before, but now I forgot kind of some words. And if I have to be honest, Igbo men are the great.
Igbo men.
Igbo men, yes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
As
Wow.
Yoruba, the wala is too much.
Yoruba Dewala is too much.
It's too
So
much.
an Igbo guy before.
Igbo, yes, yes. I had a Yoruba guy. I
You had
had an
an
Igbo
Igbo.
guy. Yes, but Yoruba also are very nice, but Igbo men are very, very respectful.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Looks like Malgosha is going to disagree with you. Malgosha believes Yoruba men are hot.
I said Yoruba language, but Yoruba demon there's also, and a lot
Oh,
Yoruba.
wow.
Yeah, Yoruba demons. Yeah,
So
exactly.
But I
hold on,
like
hold
the
on.
mix, the
Crazy.
mix is perfect.
This is crazy because
Yeah.
you like your Igbo man,
Yeah,
you like Igbo man, and
yeah.
Bobby is currently dating an Igbo man.
Oh,
Whoa! So Igbo men to the world. If you
Yeah.
have a brother who is Igbo, or you are an Igbo man, just start dancing wherever you are.
mm.
Three women from three different nationalities are laying claim to you right now.
Yeah. I'm not saying that
Yeah.
Yoruba are bad. Yoruba are great people. Like they're great people. But if I have to compare, like Igbo are like more calm, more respectful. Yoruba are like more like aggressive and more like how should I say it? Like
Igbo kwenu.
yeah, exactly. So
You
yeah.
know, I have to agree. There was a young Yoruba um, man that was here in the United States studying for his doctorate. And he was all alone during vacation. It was cold back east. And so I brought him out here to visit me, paid for everything 2 times, um, for the Christmas break and also for spring break. And he really, I don't even really understand what happened. He got mad because he broke his phone when he was here, and he got upset because I wouldn't buy him a brand new iPhone.
No.
And I told him, I said, you go to these um, phone stores that are having sales, and you'll find something cheaper. He wouldn't do it. He ended up blocking me.
No.
Yeah, yeah, just because I wouldn't buy him an iPhone. But yet, when he was here, he had a malaria flare up, and I took him to emergency and had to pay for that
How much did that?
because, huh?
How much was the emergency you had to pay for?
Well, fortunately, the you can get some kind of help through the hospital. So we signed up for that, but I think I spent $68 on the rest of his um, doctor bill.
Hmm.
Um, but I bought, airline tickets, round trip twice, money to go for transport between the airport and the school, where he lived. I mean, it was his birthday. I bought him clothes. I did everything. took him to dinner. I did a lot, and he was very, very ungrateful. And
Hmm.
he was Yoruba. So
Yeah.
So Igbo brothers are leading.
what?
I said Igbo brothers are leading right now.
Yeah.
I'm Yoruba, so let me just hide my head. Now, the three women here, how many of you can cook Nigerian meals, and what Nigerian meals can you cook?
Oh,
I wanted
None.
to. I wanted to, and I know how to do it, but I forgot to buy one thing. I forgot to buy Maggie cube, but I
Oh,
bought
wow.
ginger, I bought tomatoes, and what else you need? Onions and peppers, yeah? I mean chili. No, not chili. Yeah, that's it. That's it? Is it everything? And you don't know.
What about
But yeah, I wanted
your
to
name?
make
My other
stew.
sister, the one near Malgosha.
yes.
What's your name?
Sarah.
Sarah.
Yes, sir.
Sarah, what can you cook? What Nigerian meal can you cook?
Jollof rice.
Whoa,
Jollof rice, plantain, meat, stew, beans,
beans!
You
beans
can
with
make
rice.
everything.
Oh, wow. You
Yeah.
guys a lot. What about you, Bobby?
Nothing. I don't know if I told you that last time that somebody used my credit card and sent me a box of fufu.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, sent me a box of fufu. I've never tried it because I'm waiting for Steven. He's gonna have to help me and teach me everything. Cause
Stephen, we're waiting for you to come and teach us. So,
So what do you
yeah,
eat? Like who eat? Who somebody cooks for you, or you cook different meals?
I cook for myself. I'm
Ah,
here
you
by
cook.
myself. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. And you cook just like what do you cook? Like something that's from your own head, or something traditional, something.
No, just meat and potatoes, or I try to get a lot of yam. Um,
yam.
yeah.
Do Americans have yam, or you learned that from Nigerians?
And well, we have yam, but the thing about yam over here is they're more when we have Thanksgiving and Christmas, yams, if you do a turkey, if you do ham, yam is something, I mean, yes, yams are something, or sweet potatoes that they fix with melted marshmallow on top. It's just kind of a specialty dish. But I decided, since I'm trying to get Stephen over here, that I need to put more of that in my diet. So I happen to like it, so that's what I fix.
Hmm.
But we were together in Ghana, and he did the cooking. So
You liked it?
yeah, he did really good.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's like African food that he was cooking.
yeah, yeah.
I miss
Nigerian.
African food. I miss semo, ogbono,
Semo
Yeah.
ogbono. Ha!
semo, ogbono, eba.
I like everything. There's literally I like everything, you know.
Mention one of
One thing I don't like in this world.
mention
Hmm?
you like.
Say it
What?
again.
Mention the foods you like specifically. You know the way she's mentioning hers.
I like, trust me, believe me. The only thing in this world that I don't like is, that British thing, brown thing,
Moi
marmite,
moi,
marmite.
moi moi.
Yeah,
No,
that thing, this brown thing, I don't like.
I
That's
love
the
moi moi.
that's the only thing I don't like. Other than that, I love all the cuisines, all the spices, everything, the seafood, the meat, the everything. So
what
yeah,
country are you from originally, Malgosha?
huh?
What country are you from originally?
Poland.
Oh, what type of food do you have lots of Polish food?
In Poland, we have Polish traditional foods,
Like
like pierogi, which is like Italian ravioli,
oh,
So I don't know if you know what it is. It's like with meat inside or different things inside, you know? It's like, yeah. This one is like traditional, I think. But a lot of different things. The beetroot soup, or with those pierogi, actually, you can have that. So it comes like together or just separately without that soup. You know, like I like Polish cuisine too, but I don't cook Polish food, you know, but I like to eat it. But the only food that I cook is just from my own head. Like I just cook it, you know what I mean? Like I spice it up. I do everything. I don't follow anything. One time I was just following recipes, like when I bought one time subscription with f- um Fresh Eats. Is it the Hello Fresh? Oh, Hello Fresh,
Mm.
that one. But other than that, I never follow, you know. I just cook by myself somehow, you know. And I like everything, so I buy ready things too. Yeah, but I want to learn how to make like properly, like you know, Nigerian, Chinese, Indian, because I love everything, you know. So and it's nice to know exactly how to do it too. But I like my own too, so I can't complain.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I attend a Russian church. The pastor and his family are from Kyrgyzstan, and they cook the pierogies, and they
Yeah.
sell them
You know.
as a fundraiser sometimes. Oh man,
Yeah.
everybody goes crazy over those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's nice, you know.
good.
Wow, 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 wow. This is. I'm feeling so flattered. Nigeria to the world. Now, can any of you live in Nigeria? Let's start from that. Can it?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Lagos is
I
my
Take
think
me
so.
city.
there. That's home. That's
Where
I'm
were you?
home
actually,
paradise. The chosen land.
Where were you staying?
Huh?
My sister here.
yes,
Sarah.
Yeah,
Sarah.
Sarah. Where were you staying in Lagos? What part of Lagos?
Oh, in a very rough area in Oshodi.
You lived in Oshodi.
Yes, sir.
Wow. How?
I was in a missionary church, so I had to like fly, come back to Europe, Lagos. So this is how like Lagos, there is full of Yoruba people, and I was young, and I used to hear like Yoruba a lot, like
How old?
okay. I was 15,
And how long were you in Nigeria for?
5 years.
So between 15 and 20, you were in Nigeria.
Yes,
You
exactly.
have,
Then I came back to Europe.
did you have any Nigerian boyfriend then?
I had, yes, yeah. No, not when I was that young, not then because I was young, like.
Hmm.
But later on, yes, I had a Nigerian guy.
And did you think of coming back home to Nigeria?
Yeah, I'm actually planning to come this year, during April or maybe around September. I was actually planning to go to Lagos last year, but it didn't work out. But this year, I will surely come to Lagos.
What is bringing you to Lagos, if I may ask?
I love Lagos. I love the vibes. I love the
So it's not like
people.
you have somebody in, you just want to come to visit.
If I have the opportunity to stay, I will stay because I like Lagos. Now Europe is not like before. Lagos is so free and it's like the vibes and everything, the food, the weather. Like here it's so cold now. Like I feel like I've been in winter for like 10 months, like,
Yeah.
and Lagos is hot, the weather, you can just dress freely, can just, like, now if money is there, you know what I mean now. If money is there, now.
Yeah,
Lagos is sweet.
Nigeria is sweet, but what are you going to do for money if you come to Nigeria? How are you going to make money?
I don't know, now I'll be Oyinbo now. Anything is possible now.
You want to come and sell market?
I wanted to go into acting. It has been always my dream to become an actress, and since I can speak Pidgin, I can hear Yoruba a little bit. I've been always wanted to do that.
Show boy you.
Like Mugbosa.
Ah! Ha ha ha! Eh? Chobo dada, bobo dear.
Dada Nisa.
Ha ha! Babe, you're not watching my live. Things are happening.
Yes. But I didn't have the right connections to do that because like Lagos, if you don't have the contacts, you're not into it. You need to have your people. Your people need to be there for you. So you just have to shine. You have to just have to like shine, like you
Did
know.
you go to school? Did you go to school in Nigeria?
No, sir. I went to school here in
But
Europe when I came back to Europe.
you must have been of school age.
Yeah, yeah. Then when I came back to Europe, I continued my studies.
So when you were in Nigeria, you didn't do any school at all.
No, I didn't do any school. I didn't do any school. When I came back to Europe, then I continued and I graduated.
Oh wow. Wow. I've heard another thing today. Ah, ah, unbelievable. Jansen, get me a cup of water. Clean water. I want to go and eat some nuts. I'm not full. I'm eating only soup and nuts these days. Malgosha,
Yeah.
you have to learn Yoruba too, or Igbo. Everybody.
Igbo or Yoruba, you asked me?
Mm-hmm.
I
You want
said
to learn
that
Yoruba?
mix is perfect, something like Burna Boy.
Something
I
like
think he
Burna
can
Boy.
speak Yoruba because his mom or something,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's Igbo.
No,
So,
it's from Port Harcourt, I think.
and
I think
that is,
Burna is Igbo. It's Burna Igbo.
mm, I think maybe like from his father's side or something, and then mother's side Yoruba. Is it? I
Yeah.
don't even know. Maybe
Hmm.
something like that.
His mother's name is Bosse.
Mm.
Bosse is a Yoruba name. I don't know if his mom is Yoruba.
Because she can speak Yoruba, I know, and that's why he can speak Yoruba.
How do you know she can speak Yoruba?
I think I heard it somewhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm so happy. So, let me follow you, my darling sister,
Yes,
Queen of Niger.
yes. When I come to Lagos, so are you in Lagos?
Of course. Where
Okay.
else would I?
Yes,
There's nowhere else in Nigeria except Lagos.
exactly.
Let me follow you. Queen of Niger.
Sure, sir.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? No, let me know what's up. I can talk quickly for a few seconds. No need, no rush. We'll talk later. All right, I'll call you. Like 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. All right. Malgosha has gone.
It's
What
like
did you say, Malgosha?
I think a connection went down.
Okay. So let me bring our Nigerian women and Nigerian men to come and talk to you guys. You should go and kneel down in his room. Imagine fat
See?
snake.
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Hi,
Hello.
dear.
Hi.
Hi, Paula.
How are you?
Very well, thank you. So, what are your thoughts? We have very beautiful women from
Very beautiful. All of them. The Polish lady dropped off.
yeah.
Oh,
What don't take?
Daddy Freeze, I've been going in and into. I was in class. I was just peeping in and out of my class to just join you guys to see what's going on. So I kind of joined in really late, but I think I kind of get the gist. Nigerian ladies who have been with foreign ladies who have been with Nigerian men.
Are all
Uh, huh?
testifying. They're all testifying.
It's beautiful, yeah? We're beautiful people.
But we don't have foreign men who have been with our ladies to come and testify.
You guys set the standard really high. You set the standard really high. So.
Paula, too fine. Paula, you're reading Bible with me tomorrow.
Always.
Last week, Abby.
Always, always. What is the Bible? I'm
My
there.
invitation.
Huh?
Did you read Bible with me last week?
Yes, last Sunday I did.
Uh-huh. So you'll be yeah.
I will be.
Someone said, Daddy Freeze, I like that old. Don't call anybody old. You say that lady.
She's a beautiful woman.
They're all very beautiful.
Beautiful.
Bobby is
I say
70.
so.
If you are as strong and as healthy as Bobby is at 78, you need to thank God.
She's 78?
Hmm.
Wow.
No way, Bobby. Go, girl. You don't give 78 at all.
Well,
Yeah, at
thank
all.
you. I
That is beautiful.
it's if you have people who care about you and love you, even if they're far away, it makes a difference.
Yeah.
True.
It
Love
makes it,
makes you youthful.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, and I'm sorry, I never got dressed today. I am not looking my normal self. I am right at, I got
You
up.
look beautiful.
Uh,
You look beautiful. I don't see
well,
any
thank you.
difference.
Yeah. You look
You look great to
amazing.
Hopefully,
us.
one of these days I'll be dressed, Daddy Freeze, when you have these live videos.
Oh, whoa. That'll be a treat. Paula,
Yeah.
Yes, Daddy
I'm
Freeze.
two women. And Paula says she's married, oh. Her husband is watching from Germany. Paula's husband. Come and type in the comment section. Let them know she's married, though. These men have no joy.
I'm married though. Please. I'm not
Toast your wife
available.
beside you.
Huh?
Nigerian men will toast your wife while you are sitting beside her.
I
Mm.
don't think.
So tell your husband that anytime you are live, just send him a message. Let him come and be watching the live.
He's fine. But he knows that I'm all about, the Bible and God. I'm more interested in that kind of gist
Than anything else.
than the gist of the world, honestly.
I love that.
So so yeah. There's no fear. There's no
Like
panic.
the US, Abi. Hey, I wanted you to come for our convention this year. Oh, hey,
When is it this year?
November.
In the UK?
Yes.
Eh,
With the way
it's this one.
it look like we're going to do America very anytime soon.
But it's a small thing now. The UK is just a flight away, Abby. And it
Yes,
can be planned. It's still we're in January,
we have
so
11 months.
so
What?
anything it's possible.
Maybe even Bobby will come with you.
Bobby, let's make a trip down there.
I would love it. I really would.
At
A
least you
friend
safe
of
in.
mine who helped me with my trips is no longer a friend. I can't trust her.
Oh,
And
Oh,
and so I'm stuck not being able to come. But yeah, I would love to come, but
Bobby, what state are you in?
Washington.
Oh, you're in DC. Okay, I'm down
No,
south. I'm in Texas.
no, I'm not in DC.
in
What?
Texas.
I'm in Washington State.
Washington. Okay,
Yeah. And you're where?
I'm in Texas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what? One day, maybe next week, Saturday, let's plan this. We're going to do a what state is best in America show.
Haha. You
That's
want problems?
that. So
You
everybody
want
get
problems?
state
Daddy Freeze, you want problems?
because everybody's in Houston. Almost
Well,
everybody.
yeah,
They're nicer places though.
a lot of people from overseas come into the East Coast. People from Africa come into Texas, LA. But see, where I am, nobody comes up here.
Yeah.
Nobody. We're just we're just cowboy country, I guess. I don't know. Just nobody comes this far out. So when anyone comes over to the US, it's impossible to get to meet them because, well, I shouldn't say impossible, but it's difficult because you have to make a trip, or those people coming have to take another flight.
Yeah.
And so, like for me to go over to Africa, I have to fly all the way from here over to New York, and then down. It's a pain. You know
It's a
what?
pain in the ass.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
stretch, I know. Okay. Yeah, but I mean,
yeah,
we could still plan it if we want to. We still have a lot of time if we want to
yeah,
make it happen.
You're going to make it,
yeah,
Paula. No,
yeah.
Daddy freeze.
no
Okay.
calling you are with
Yeah,
me.
I'll tell you, I have a friend. This friend that I see over here from church. He's from Georgia, but he has relatives in Texas, and
Hmm.
so I don't know. I don't know. I'm just, I'm so bummed out still and
Hmm.
hurt by this friend of mine who did what she did, and who
But
I
why
have
do
to
you have any idea why she did
what?
it?
Get, who's got all the music going? It's a little difficult to hear and to talk with the music in the background.
There's no music in the background.
Mm-mm.
I think your
Really?
program is acting up. Yeah. Zero music in the background. Zero.
My background is really
I'm
quiet.
hearing music playing.
Yeah, mine too.
Huh?
Not here.
How am I hearing all this music then going in my phone?
I think it's
Oh,
program acting
Bobby,
up.
might be from your phone.
How?
Hmm. Maybe some other application is running in the background.
But I don't know how it would have. Okay, I'm gonna go out of here, Daddy Freeze. I'm gonna go out.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you so much. Paula's gone.
Yeah.
Paula, just when I needed you. Sabio. Hey. Offering.
Gosh, man.
Offering.
Hi, dear. Hi, dear.
Ah, offering. My favorite.
Sad.
What's going on? Why are you sad?
I'm not sad. It's too cold today. Very
Because
cold.
it's really cold. You people actually work or you just sit at home and chill?
And because I'm always driving now. Today when you catch me, say I just the house.
Ah, if I did America, any day way cold like this, I go down the house. Nothing will carry me come on.
And please, you cannot beat this cold. I swear. It's today. It's just too much. Good afternoon, Sabio.
I
Sabi,
greet you. Greet you, my sister.
oh,
Hello. Hello.
Sabi.
Hi.
How far?
I did, my brother. What's going on?
We're
Could
good.
not be your mate, oh.
Nigerian men are.
Hey, my
And we
sister
had
Helmax. Hi.
Good, good, good.
out of Oyinbo land to agree. The only thing is they said that Igbo men are the most desirable.
Hi, Chichi.
Sabio, what do you think?
Very,
Baby Bini boy.
very good. Oh, I
He
agree.
agreed.
You agree, say Igbo boys are the best.
Not be women talk am. I not be woman. So see, anything the lady says, they are correct. They're right.
Mm.
Me, I don't
Hmm.
agree. Oh. I beg
Maybe they are the
Igbo.
biggest spenders.
No, don't come for me, oh, Igbo people.
Hopefully, let's hear you. Have you ever dated an Igbo man before?
DF, 2 times they took out for my eye, I run. I swear never to again.
I get where they're supposed to put the hand. Why can't I enter your eye?
That's the phrase. I don't think I had luck with them because I cannot say had because I'm married.
Mm.
So it no offense to them, but 80% of them know how to take care of their women,
Hmm.
no doubt. That's the truth. But Igbo men were not for me. Let me put it that way. But no offense to them, they are great.
What
But
if marriage doesn't work out? You won't give them a try?
God forbid my marriage will work out. Oh,
Ah,
yes.
see how
Don't
special.
talk that thing. Oh.
Dear, I beg, don't wish anybody.
I just said what
Forever
if,
to go.
God forbid, God forbid, God forbid. I wanted to just measure you to see if you are really in the marriage.
I am. Oh, I go nowhere. My husband is a very great man. He's a good man.
What do you like most about your husband?
I love him. I
Eh?
do.
About him.
He's tall. Dear.
Thank God, hallelujah. God, amen.
Ah, nobody
Thank
should come for me.
God,
Oh.
We are happy
amen.
to hear that.
Somebody will never raise children
How,
from.
how long are you guys been married for?
2 years.
Good, good. Okay.
Yes, and he's from Edo State, proudly Edo State.
You have made
Ishaman.
Sabio laugh now.
Hey, that the praise. It's not much about where you are from. It's just your home training,
Personality,
your
right?
Exactly.
personality,
Yes.
how you're brought up, your
Yeah.
beliefs, and
Mm-hmm.
everything. So with that, it's a case by case basis.
I know, right?
So we cannot generalize.
And
So
God bless
sometimes,
you. No bother
mhm.
yourself. Say honeymoon stage. Forget about it. Now honeymoon forever.
Oh,
Ah,
2 years is quite a long time in marriage.
no
If
mind
you've been
them.
married,
Everybody
you
say,
understand. Even 6 months is a long time in marriage. It's not easy to
for
live
you
with
to tolerate
someone
each other.
for,
Exactly.
yeah, for quite a while. Even 6 months. It's not easy.
It
Trust me.
is not. Mhm.
It's not easy. Not easy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So I'm
Bio.
happy.
Thank
The
you.
other day, I have a question for you, Ray, because the
Okay,
last time
right.
I think I joined a show, they were talking about the topic of this show sounds like a continuation of that particular show, where they were talking about Nigerian women, foreign women, and Nigerian men at the other time, something like
Right.
that, right? Yes, I think Dear brought you up, and you were giving some
Oh,
valid
me and those
points.
two brothers. Right.
Yeah, you get some valid points that I agreed with, and a little
Hmm.
some that I don't.
Okay.
But I was kind of not in the mood to come in that day, so but I listened a little bit of it, and I
Hmm.
wanted to see if that Fizz is willing for us to comment on that
I
show,
think we
because
should.
I had
Okay.
some reservations from that
Okay.
day. But I wish
Okay.
GF is here because I don't want to just change the
But do you
direction
have
of
any
this
question for
show.
me, or is just a suggestion or a contribution?
Yeah, I have a contribution
Okay.
anyway, and the contribution is, I don't want to sound like I'm just supporting you that day, but I have a little contribution because I noticed that most of my fellow brothers were pushing towards, hey, yeah, Nigerian men are the best men and all that. Yeah, I'm a Nigerian man too, so it's a very good thing. But when they were comparing how Nigerian men in marriage with
Mm-hmm.
foreign women is more, stable than their fellow Nigerians, I found out that they were missing something. And
Okay.
what they were missing is because, in my experience, I have noticed that when a Nigerian man is married to a foreigner, more than likely his behavior is different from when he's married to his fellow Nigerian.
God bless you,
Okay?
sir.
Yes. So I've noticed that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
for instance, most Nigerian men, I'm not saying it's all, we are highly traditional. Sometimes when we marry our Nigeria women, we don't want to even help them with anything. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we want to be overly dominant. Okay, and totally controlling,
Mhm.
but if they marry foreign women, they are a little bit flexible, okay? And
Yeah.
they hide under that fact that, oh, she's a foreigner, so it's not like that. But if it's a Nigerian woman, they'll say, oh, is that how your parents did it to your dad? Do you understand?
Right. Right.
This and that.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe that if Nigerian men are a little flexible, the same way they are to Nigerian women, the same way they are flexible to foreign
Foreign
women, their
women.
marriages will actually do better.
God bless
Okay?
you, sir.
Yes, yes. For
Mhm.
instance, most men, say that
Hello?
again, what did you say?
No, that was DF. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, so for instance, there are uh, Nigerian men or Nigerian man married to a Nigerian woman would not want to even do anything, okay?
Uh-huh.
As little as even making his own tea by himself. Do
Yeah.
you understand? You know, I'm not saying everybody have to do it, but sometimes they understand that these foreign women have this mindset. Sometimes they want to be alone. Sometimes that they're not just in the mood to make food every day, something like that. And
Mm-hmm.
these men are flexible to accept such conditions with these foreign women, but they are not willing to accept it with a Nigerian woman.
Absolutely.
Now,
Ah.
yeah, it's the truth. And
Yes.
when we come on social media, I know social media is not a place of reality. Yeah, many men wouldn't like this because on social media, on comment section, every man like to behave like a superman. Um, even the man that in his own house in Nigeria, he will do domestic work. When he come on social media, he want to claim like he's a king because he sees it as an abomination to say, I do this to support my home. Do you understand what I mean? You know?
Yes.
So with that mindset, it becomes very, very hard
Mm-hmm.
for our men to adjust with their fellow Nigerian women.
Right.
Now let's shift to the women part. And I agree, I want to also say this. It follows the same way, to be honest. It's not just the men alone. Even the women also have some blame in that regard too as well. Our Nigerian women. The same thing applies. Trust me. When a Nigerian woman is also married to a foreign man, more than likely she's also flexible to some things that she will
Yes.
not be flexible to the Nigerian man. I'm telling you this for free. Do you
Yes.
understand?
Yes.
When the Nigerian, I mean, all this I'm saying is not absolute. I keep repeating it. When I say it's not absolute, it's nothing is absolute. I'm
Nothing is
just speaking
100.
by simple majority based on people that have lived with or seen. I'm well traveled, and I am someone that I make friends, and I know that. A lot of persons share their homes with me, not trying to pretend about it. So marrying a foreigner on either side, whether from the man's side or from the woman's side, sometimes allow people to be a little bit flexible. So
Yes.
it's not just from the men's side. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know because I've not spoken to foreign women. My sister here can bear me if I'm
Yes.
correct or not. If them
So
themselves as foreign women, when they marry to African men, sometimes there are things that they sacrifice, they are flexible, that they accept because they believe this is just the culture of the African man, right? But they
yeah.
wouldn't even do that for their foreign men. So go ahead, my sister, please.
Mhm. Yeah, I've been concentrating on what you are saying, and I actually wanted to mention that thing before you even mention it because it was in my mind. Because I saw some comments. Somebody said, "What of the Nigerian woman?" So, because I've seen a lot of marriages, I've seen a lot of Nigerian men marrying foreign woman marrying Nigerian men. It's totally different. And because I've seen both sides, I'm Oyinbo, but I have some roots in Nigeria, and I have a lot of people in Nigeria. And I noticed that you are 100% correct on what you are saying. I will agree with you 100%. And I think it's the fact that Nigerian men, I mean, they're not really into Nigerian women, because Nigerian women, they're not that. I'm not saying for everybody, I love Nigerian women, I love Nigerian people, Nigerian men, I love everybody, and Nigerian my people now. But I think that Nigerian women, they have to calm down, because sometimes they're trying to be over the man. You cannot say to your man, go and sit down, go and shut up your mouth, or I will slap you, or like, you have to respect your man, and even the Bible says, respect your husband, and once your husband says something, you don't have to come over it, or you don't have to be like, do you know who I am, or who are you to talk to me? Like, you are treating your husband as a dog. You are treating your husband as somebody who is lower than you, and that gives the husband it's not giving him the comfort, it's giving him, like, it's humbling himself, and it's bringing himself down, and it doesn't allow him to make his duties as a man, because he doesn't feel a man anymore in the marriage. So I think that is like, because I've seen a lot of Nigerian women, how they are very harsh on their men, like, you cannot talk to your man
Let me help
anyhow,
you with the right word. Let me help you with the right word while you continue. In the US here, we call it loyal. So you're
Yeah,
trying to say that Nigerian women are not loyal. Most
they
Nigerian
are.
women, we
They
can't
are
generalize.
loyal.
Yeah, go
They
ahead.
are.
Yeah.
They are, but their mouth is very sharp. And sometimes they are
Oh, for it, una don't collect.
Eh?
Oh,
Okay, we don't collect.
Nigerian
you say,
women.
you said that man too sharp.
Nigerian
Yes.
Nigerian women, their mouth is too sharp, and that is why Nigerian men, they prefer to go to a foreigner. A foreigner will be more calm. He should be more understanding. Should be more quiet. Foreigner, I'm not saying everybody, but you cannot go and say to your husband, go and shut up, go and sit down, go and don't disturb me, leave me alone. Do you know who I am? You cannot talk like this to your husband. Like, as I said, the Bible says, respect your husband. Like, a woman should know her limit, should know her level, and a man should also know his level. That's why I think, in my
Such a
decision, in
God-fearing
my
woman.
yeah, in my opinion, I think that, like, Nigerian women should literally calm down. Like, they should not be that harsh. You cannot talk to your husband anyhow. First of all, respect your husband.
You are
And
not an Oyinbo, you are a true God-fearing woman. Forget about the Oyinbo
amen.
part. Amen. I can tell you, she's not just an Oyinbo. There's different. This has nothing to do with her tradition. This is her beliefs. She have strongly, outlined. And I thank you very much for that.
Yeah,
Operate. Now
so
that yeah.
So
Okay, go
yeah, and
ahead.
like Nigerian men, like, they like to be, like, the man in the house. They like to do things. They like the woman to respect, like, when the husband says something, like, go and do this, go and do this. The woman say, okay, sir, yes, sir. Like, this is kind of respect, you need to have for your man. And foreigners, we are more calm. I'm not saying everybody. Like, there's some women that are very, very harsh too, like Weibo women. But I think that this is mostly the thing about Nigerian women, that like, they're very strong. They're very, very strong. They want
Mm.
to prove that, like, they are very strong. You cannot talk to me anyhow. You cannot do this. You cannot do that. Like, and I think that is mostly, the thing about Nigerian women. Like, I'm not saying everybody, but what I notice, because I've seen a lot of marriages, couples, foreigners, Nigerians, like, like, I have also many friends that they prefer to share the problem with me than to go and talk with a Nigerian woman. I had this friend that he called me the other day. He was in Port Harcourt, and he was telling me, do you know, Sarah, I like to, talk with you. I like, like to, like, share my problems with you, advising me, like, we should share, what other. I prefer talking with you that you're in Europe than talk with any other Nigerian friends, female friends that I have in my Snapchat or in my phone. Because once I call her, she'll say, babe, now I've not eaten since morning now. Do you have 50,000 naira to send me to my account? And babe, I like this dress now. They don't even care to hear your problem. They don't even care to hear what you're passing through. They don't even ask you how far, how you there, how is your life? Do you need something? They only care, like, babe, my school fees. Babe, I need this. And, like, man, is not your sponsor now. Baby, if it's your husband, yes, but he's not your sponsor, he's your friend, like men are the providers, but he's not your husband, And that is why this friend, he told me, I prefer to talk with you because you hear me. You will sit down, you will listen to me, we will share each other's thoughts, this. But Nigerian woman, and all they want is just, like, I need this, I need that. This one, they just problem and problem and problem, nothing positive, And
Hmm.
I noticed that.
No.
So
Oh,
I'm not
wait, wait,
saying
wait,
that.
wait,
Don't
wait,
get
wait,
me
wait, wait,
offended.
wait,
My sister, my
wait,
sister, don't be
wait,
offended.
wait. It's okay. It's okay. You're giving them enough, but you're giving them enough. But let me
My
say this
sister,
right quick.
don't be offended. I'm not
No,
saying
no,
You've
no.
anything
given,
bad,
yeah, yeah. She's trying to be real, but
Yeah.
this is why in my opinion, again, this is just opinion based, and this is not this part that I'm going to right now has basically maybe something to have to do with humans or Nigerian kind of human being, but not just women. I've noticed something that more than likely, most often, uh, when people are not really within their potentials, they tend to be loyal um, compared to when they reach their potential or when they believe that they've achieved. So this is one of the things that I put into consideration when I was getting married. So this brings the conversation of most of these issues of Nigerian women not being loyal or men not being loyal either way have to do with the choices that we make when we try to look for partners. Like for instance, most men on this show would want to agree that at the time, if you are married to a woman, you have a very big gap against. When I mean gap in terms of achievements, financial achievements, and every kind of achievement in life, even if you are abroad, document achievement or whatever, they tend to be loyal at the beginning. That is
Mm-hmm.
one thing they will always do.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine living in a house where a woman that you got married to have never one day told you, oh, I'm tired, please go and make this by yourself, for instance, and then getting into marriage, and after a little while, they try to show you some kind of things, necessarily not really being like it's disrespectful, but things that they never showed themselves from the beginning. You understand what I mean? So this
Mm-hmm.
is why I always encourage men. Any of my friends that have come to me, although all my friends are married, but anybody, whether you are remarrying or anything, one advice I always give to people, it's not because you are trying to reject or go lower. See, it is always better to pick somebody who is already doing okay, because that person had the tendency not to pretend. From day
Yeah.
one, you know where you stand. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have what we call shock in marriage. Do you understand? For instance, the DF is my friend. He knows. There was a time, even before I got married, I lived my life. I left Nigeria very young, to be honest, for university. So when I left Nigeria, I know how to cook myself. I've lived my life alone. You know what I mean? I can do everything myself. The first thing my wife got scared of when I'm married to a Nigerian, by the way, Igbo lady, though born in the US. So she first noticed something about me. She was scared because she knows that I can cook, I can do all this. But I say it on live session here, and I'm not saying it for the social media.
Mm-hmm.
Since I married this woman, and this woman is a medical doctor,
Wow.
I don't even know how to on washing machine. If I laugh, Lord, take my life. If you
Mm-hmm.
ask me now to go and on washing machine in my house, no, just give you an example. Let us
Mm-hmm.
be honest. Now, I even came to the marriage knowing that sometimes I can still even do such work. But for now, because you don't know tomorrow in marriage, I'm not going to blow a trumpet today and tomorrow something happen and they say, oh, was it not this guy talking like this? What am I trying to say? When you come into a marriage with stronger expectations and you get disappointed, it's bad. But when you bring the expectation lower and you get something better by chance, not because you are better than anybody, you know, because sometimes you made a decision, but it's also marriage is like a business risk. That is the truth. Do you understand what I mean? So what am I trying to say here? I'm not happy because I can't even do those things that I do on my own normally. You know, those house jobs. Sometimes I want to force myself, but what am I doing it for? What am I trying to say here? You will see people come online to complain to Daddy Fritz. And when they are complaining about these marriages, the first thing I always ask them, this man, this woman you are marrying, where were you at the time you married her? Okay? You left America. You went to carry a woman from the village. Okay? And you expect that woman to disrespect you. When you are going to carry her, she was going to worship you like a god. That is the truth.
Yeah.
But after a few years, because it's natural, it's not like she's ungrateful. After a few years of her being herself in the US, she will now realize that every time this man will just lie down, give me tea, make coffee for me, you know, I'll make soup. He can't even make a bar for himself. He will wait for me to go to work and come back and make the bar. You know what I mean? So problem will come in that marriage. So no man, no woman should expect that how you marry from day one is how that marriage is going to be forever. That is why you see when these people marry, the marriage go for that first early days. Then when the reality come in few years, they can't face it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, and I have always said it is two partners, the man and the woman. So absolutely marriage is not determined by one person. You could be okay, your partner could be giving you problem or something like that. Do you understand? Then the worst set of all, sorry, don't batch me for saying this, is never you marry somebody that have never had financial independence in their life. The reason I'm saying this is simple. You see, when you go and marry a woman that have not counted $500 cash in her life, do you understand me? And you bring her to America and she start working and seeing this money, okay? She feels she's now on top of the world.
Yes.
I don't know if that makes sense.
It does.
When I was dating my wife, we were buying each other luxury gifts. I'm not kidding. Always marry somebody that can buy what you're already using for your level. Like for instance, when I was dating my wife, if my wife wants to buy me a gift like a perf, she can afford the perf the cologne that I wear. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know? So the problem is not there. You know, someone I know here married, and those people from the trenches, sorry to say, they are the most DF, you see your wife today. I don't know her that much, but I can tell you she's independent. Okay? Yes. God forbid, if your wife even tell you, sorry, permit me to say this, I'm not saying it. Even if your wife tell you, say, babe, get out of here. It will pain you, but it not go pain you past woman. When you train, you gave everything, go reach her pants. Now you they buy them. They come they tell you, say, get out of here. I don't know if you understand what I mean. It's more painful. So this is the problem we have with this abroad marriage. And I'm sick and tired of it. When people come online, you complain for a decision you've made. The same for men, women too. You go to Nigeria, you want to bring a man. I'm not saying go to Nigeria, you cannot find a man there. Instead of you to still find a man that is doing well like you, that is exposed. You're a woman, you're looking for a man in Nigeria. There are people in Nigeria, they're working, who are doing fine. Who you know that this one, his mentality, he has seen money. You understand? You didn't go for that one. You went to marry a jobless boy. Exactly. You went to marry a jobless boy whose only mind is, oh, she's from America, I want to come to America. And when he gets here, you said he's looking at women's hearts. Why will he not look at their heart? Because back in Nigeria, he was not doing well. He has not lived that life that he was okay, but has come to a stage where he looks at women and is not moved by it.
Exactly.
Am I communicating? Do you
Absolutely.
understand?
Yes.
So this is the thing. Then on the final note, this body thing, you know, sometimes we want to be moved by physical things. Yes, everybody have their own attraction. You know what I mean? You know, last time during the show, hopefully the part that I didn't agree with you was the part where you said when not like the guy was body shaming anybody, but women will tell you if you go to any dating show or anything, women are quick to say, "Hey, I want a man. He's 6 feet tall, gym, is this, is that, financially okay." Women have the right to choose. Why don't men have their own right to choose?
They do have the
So
right.
every man has the right to choose. Do you
Yes.
understand? So you can't force somebody to like me. I don't go for slim women. If you like, let that woman be the finest woman on earth. It's not my choice.
See
I
me, I
like average size.
eat.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
So
Go
what I
ahead.
want signing that part you talked about is
Mm-hmm.
yes, those two men on that day, they were not body shaming women, recalling
Okay.
everything we talked about, but some of them would do that. So it was those men
Okay.
I'm referring to, because
Okay.
some women, it's not like they just stayed and say PCOS, jump on them. No, right? Some women will go to the gym 24 hours. I mean, it's health related. They have health issues. It's not like they should not work on themselves. If you remember vividly, I said, women, it's okay for us to work on ourselves constantly so that we don't be out of shape. But then again, I don't think a man knows fully well how pregnancy would change your life. Your
Offure. Hold on. Offure. If a man in a marriage started talking about a woman's body, know that that is not actually the problem. Let me tell you this for free. I can't speak for all men, but I can tell you, if a woman, a virtuous woman with good character, conduct, any man will overlook the body shape of that woman in that marriage. Let me tell you, if you like, give me, if my, see, Daddy Free saw my wife, say, "Oh, my wife is so beautiful." But I will tell you the truth. I did not marry my wife solely because of beauty. The day my wife starts misbehaving in this house, she's hearing me somewhere. The day her beauty is useless to me. I'm not joking. Do you understand me?
yes,
The highest beauty for a man, let me tell you this, is
character.
peace of mind in the marriage. So when a man starts telling you as a woman, and I'm not talking of the one before marriage, in marriage, a man start telling you, go gym, go do this. Trust me, there are other things that are worrying that man, not really your body shape.
Yes,
I'm telling you,
you're
I will
right.
prefer my wife in this house to lose body shape than to lose character.
I
If
agree.
my wife lose body shape, no problem. I will be happy. Na me marry her. A good way, the way she take care of me, I take care of her, will make me ignore that body shape. See, once your character becomes bad to me, other people can see you as a queen of most beautiful woman on earth. I will see you as the most ugly woman on earth.
Sorry,
As simple as ABC.
somebody said community Gola left this group chat.
Please, I beg, Daddy, please.
I
Oh, Lord.
Can I say something?
sorry, let me just
Yeah,
say
go ahead.
something.
Okay.
I'm just trying to enlighten some men who don't know what some women are facing, right? This is not to make excuse for women,
I
but
think
women
make
do go through a lot. Women are going through hormonal imbalance,
Yeah.
hormonal,
Of course.
and then Sabio, pregnancy is like rapture. You don't know what to expect from day 1 till 9 months. You don't know, right? I think we should give them some slack, right? This is not an excuse.
Not
It's
only pregnancy, marriage self, it changes people's physiques normally. the way I was when I wasn't married and the way I am now, even for men, is different. If a man is in a happy marriage, you can tell. Forget gym, rest of mind. Sometimes if you are never careful, self, you add more because you don't do anything. It's just the truth. It's natural. Do you
Yeah.
understand? Especially like me, I don't know when last I sweat came out from my skin, apart from when I came to Nigeria. Of course, I work in the office, I go remotely, so I don't do any hard job for now, you know what I mean? If they want, so at the end of the day, what do I do? I go for walk. When the weather is not good, I cannot. I want to use my personal cremate downstairs. So the things like this, I agree with you. Once someone gets married, things will change. Even a man that have eyes, sometimes you can frustrate your wife will lose weight. I'm telling you, she really love you.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Oh,
So
and
looking at body shape inside marriage is the most useless thing I can think of anybody. Sorry to say.
you're right.
Yeah.
You're
Sorry to
right.
say.
Yes.
So I'm not going to think the way that, and no matter how you see somebody, even though that's your husband, for instance, his height is good, you love him this and that. In the longer run, you know, in the long run, you're going to notice that, yeah, I know someone says I disagree. I agree. You are more than welcome to disagree. In the long run, someone you see virtually, if you guys live together, I don't know, every day, a time will come, even that beauty that attracted you, you will still be seeing it, but not as the people seeing it from outside. You become fed up. Do you understand?
Mm.
You know, it's not easy to live with one thing for a while. It's quite long. Yesterday, I went to Mercedes Benz here, a car that I bought just last year, and I told them, hey, man, I want to trade this in for this other one. The guy was looking at me. He said, you love this car so much last year, yeah. I said, I'm getting tired. So why am I giving that example? If we can get tired of any one thing like that, it's almost like human being. But because of other things that we see, we would love that marriage, we would love that person, we continue to maintain it. So, but I tend to tend towards what my sister here, see now, it's not about Christianity, but what my sister said, which I totally agree. Loyalty is what the scripture really talk about when it comes to marriage. See, loyalty is not stupidity. Yesterday, I was about leaving that place with a different vehicle. Guess what? I told the man, my wife is never aware. I told the man, I said, I cannot make this decision without my wife's input. He said, please, can you just call her? Guess what I said? I said, calling my wife from a dealership that I want to change my vehicle is not a good thing to do. I will get home and let her know one-on-one. Now, this is my money, not her money. She's loyal to me. I can get that car and come home, nothing will happen. So when we say loyal don't mean stupidity. You see, if we redefine the meaning of marriage, we will not have problem. Take the 3 keys of marriage. Number 1, partnership. If you're not ready for it, don't go into it. It's not about being a strong man.
Yes.
If you're not ready to share your life with somebody, don't go for it. Because if number 1, you have accepted in your heart that getting married to somebody is saying, me and this person, we hold our hand. What happened to A affects B, and what happened to B affects A. You will not have problem. So it's not about you trying to claim Superman, traditional man. I made the decision. No, that is not what it is. So that is 1. Then 2, ownership. If you accept in marriage, and I say this all the time, it's even worse for us that lives in America, like Daddy Priest will always say, because our own side, because of the law, it's even worse. So ownership in the sense that if you are not ready to share with your partner, don't go into marriage. When I mean share, financially and everything.
Yes.
Okay? Because at the end of the day, it's called commingling. So that is why when you come to the United States or any civil world to get married, one of the things that you need to show to the government to prove that you are in a good marriage is to show that you are commingling your finances. Okay? So
Yeah.
when I say commingling, I'm not saying that when you're here, since you know you are going to commingle, because the law here, at the end of the day, we don't pray for bad thing. When bad thing happen, that commingling will be divided 50-50. Okay? More than likely. So how dare you marry such person with such a distance? Do you know that if you have a bowl of water and I put 3 cups in there and my wife put 2 cups, and tomorrow we need to share that water into 2, 50-50, I'm not going to feel bad compared to I put 6 cups, my wife have not even put 1 inside that bowl, and
Yeah.
tomorrow you're asking me to come and share that thing 50-50. That
Yeah.
is absolute rubbish. So as a Nigerian, when you are marrying, especially if you are in the abroad, don't think the Nigeria way. Do you understand? You know, like they always say, if you are in a town, behave like that place. Do you understand what I mean? So this is why people like DF, even though I disagree on some things, I agree basically with him on one thing specifically. He has boldly said it. He repeats it every time
Every
that he cannot live in the US because he already knows the laws. I will favor, I will not favor. So that is
It
life.
not favor
So,
me.
yeah, so what I'm saying is that when you are now choosing, see, the way I chose my wife in the US, it's not the way I would have chosen if I was in Nigeria. That's the truth. Because to many Nigerians now, when you tell them marry close in abroad, they would think, what is he saying? Is it that he's looking for a woman that have money? No, that is not the question. If I was in Nigeria, you will favor you more when your wife is not even doing well. Because most of the women that have lived or are living in their marriages in Nigeria today, it's not because they are happy, because they don't have option.
True.
Okay? And I don't like what we call conditional. Conditional love, conditional marriage is a bad thing on earth. People are not truly free in that marriage. So I'd rather be with a woman who I know that she's also okay. If she's tired of me today, she don't have to cheat. I tell my wife, you don't have to cheat. If you're tired, let's share these things. We share it, everybody go their way, right? But in Nigeria, the woman don't know have anywhere to go. And this is why that you will see some people say they go to the UK with their wife from Nigeria and the marriage did not last.
Yes.
It did not last, but because that marriage was already broken in Nigeria.
Yeah.
It was just a conditional marriage. So when the marriage entered a different society, it could not stand the test of time. As simple as ABC.
Yes.
If Donald Trump come today and say in Nigeria this evening, he swears on his life, any woman that's not married, that is not happy in their marriage in that country, from today, if you leave your husband, your husband must share the property into 2. You will have social welfare. I'm telling you, that the freeze, when you press phone like this, some people, some men, they will be calling you to come and stay in your house overnight. They don't have where to sleep. It's the truth.
Right.
It's the simple truth. And this is why I always tell men in Nigeria, because I saw it in Europe. And why I always disagree with people who look men abroad, weaker men. No, they are not. You see, the fact that tree near monkey they jump, not me saying a smart monkey. I'm telling you, I know somebody that is so traditional. Then, not even in the US, then I was in Europe. The person had strong hold on his wife. He was doing very well in Nigeria. The moment he came to the abroad, he used to laugh at men in Europe. He would say, Europe men are too weak. When he visits Europe, then he would say, this one, your wife don't drive and he do this. When he finally came to Europe to join his own wife, he then realized that now he's in a different terrain. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, let's not mention name. Let's call our brother. We're not mentioning anybody's name and nobody should put it in the comment section. the rich guy in Nigeria with that wife that Japa. If it was to be in that country, the wife Japa to is the man that will leave the house, more than
Yeah.
likely. Except,
Right.
you understand what I'm saying? Is the
Sote,
Yeah.
man that will, eh?
I say Sote the man even carry children.
Thank you. So the truth of the matter is that when you, that's why the fees have said that place will not favor because of the behavior. So in all and all, Nigerian women, honestly, you can do better, to be honest, including my wife. I always say this too. You see, you people have one character that I don't like. I'm serious about it. No matter how it's like, it follows almost all Nigerian women. Before you marry them, they're always the best of human beings because they want to marry. Most, I don't know why. When they enter that marriage, they want to change the game. It's not the man's, it will not depend on how the man put their foot. Even me saying all this, it's not as if sometimes I put my foot. And you must be a man to put your foot to say, hey, come, I'm noticing this. So if that's why I say you must treat marriage abroad as a business. Okay? If
Yeah.
you go into a business not considering your interest, you are going to lose and you lose badly. But if you consider your interest, my daughter today cannot marry in this America, bring a man to me. I will ask the man to go and bring his credit score first. I'm not joking. I don't give a damn. Forget love. If you like, tell me the man have height, he have this. That's the bullshit. I need your the man. I'm not joking. I need the man's shola.
What
I
if
need to do a background check.
700?
Huh?
His credit score is 700.
We don't care.
700 is okay. But what I'm
Ah.
going to look, apart from the score, I'm going to look at what, see, when you're coming to marriage, look at what is the person holding. Some people go to marriage with debts.
Mm-hmm.
They go into marriage, and when you marry, you are married, you are inheriting those debts.
Yeah.
So some people come into what, you don't want liability. Even if you are taking liability, you have to understand. My point is, let us be transparent about things. Do you understand me? Most marriages are built on false deception. A lot of people enter marriage with deceit. And most of these women, they've seen shaggy. And this is another reason why some of these women also sometimes they change it for their husband. I'm not going to lie.
Oh,
Because
bless.
when you come into marriage and you're trying to marry to a woman with the mindset of the typical, I like to use the word typical local Nigerian or man type. You say deceive her first, make she first married. When you deceive a woman, she comes into marriage and she sees that those things you told her about yourself are not true. She's more than likely not going to be loyal. That's the truth. And people forget. That is why in the United States, please go and check. There is a clause in marriage within, I don't want to speculate because the last time I read it's been a while. If you marry within 6 months and you discover any serious lie that your partner lied to you, you can annul that
The
marriage.
marriage. Yes.
You can annul it. So all these marriages, when they have problem, you begin to see it. A guy doesn't have work, he lies. A guy is earning $6,000 a month, he lies. You see what I'm trying to say? So the point is, all these things, you must treat marriage as, a business, especially over here. Is the truth.
Sabio. Yeah, Sabio, I want you to say something about those people that their wives would bring their husband from Nigeria and
Mm-hmm.
come abroad, all in the name of like, I want my family to experience a better life. And before
Mm-hmm.
you know, the man don't turn a gege after he
Mm-hmm.
get the green card. I want you to throw more light because it happens. Me and you, we they stay for a year, we know what's in there. So I
Yes.
want you to throw
Yes.
more light on that.
Yes. So honestly, on that one, I don't see why a woman should pretend if the husband's S orientation changes. Okay. That is not what you bargained for. Do you understand? It's just so sad that the way, uh, you know, a lot of people try to behave because they are shy. I always will encourage any woman. If you bring your husband here and your husband changes his S orientation, please divorce him. Don't
Okay.
blink twice. I'm telling you the truth. Unless if you are happy with it. You know what I mean? So because you ask, that's why I'm answering it. That's my own opinion. Do you understand? I don't
Oh,
believe because you want to stay married, then you should die in silence. Of course, when I mean divorce him, I'm not saying that should be your immediate step. Your immediate step, she can speak to that. This lady here, I know she's very intelligent. Immediate step would be things like doing consultation, praying about it for a while, seeking God's face. But I don't want to go all that long route. But I'm just telling you, your end goal should be divorce unless that man change.
yeah.
Because why will you bring a man that you married to before? Because if I hear you right, you are saying bringing your own husband. You're not even talking about somebody you don't know. Husband you've married for years. Then he now comes to the US and now say he wants to turn to Agege. I don't know if my sister know what is Agege there, but since
Yeah,
I
yeah.
use S orientation, okay, thank you.
Um,
So if you change to something else, then definitely, maybe that is what he was before. Because I'm not saying people don't change you,
or
but
maybe, or
I
maybe
can speak for myself.
or maybe
Go ahead.
maybe the spirit carry him
Somewhere, right? Because,
somewhere.
sorry to say, me, I can't even sleep. I'm saying, let's say me under the fridge now. Let's say we go to California for any reason, right? And we want to cut costs, and somebody just give us one room to stay. I will prefer a separate bed. Do you understand me? That's the kind of man I am. Normally, I'm just using that as a man, not as him as a person. You know, I can't even lie on the same bed with, it's my orientation. I'm not against those who do it, but I'm just saying. So how
Yeah,
can I
yeah.
change tomorrow? And I come
No, no, you
and tell
respect
you,
yourself, yes. But
thank you.
all this one, I think is, it's always a spirit that force you, and it's like it's force you to do to try. Okay.
Yes. I can
It's
hear you. I can hear you. Go
it's
ahead.
only a spirit that is trying, like there's a spirit, behind everything. So, there's always a spirit that is trying to push you to do something or to fall into that. And as a matter of fact, like what I wanted to say before, you talk about marriage. My sister talked
Mm-hmm.
about women who are facing difficulties. I
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
totally agree with you, sir, 100%. It's very correct
Mm-hmm.
what you are saying. And like
Yeah.
marriage, it's not something funny. Marriage is a very serious thing. It's a triangle. It's God first, then the couple should be financially stable, both of them, not just the man. Man should be financially stable, the woman should be financially stable, and then third place comes the relationship and their marriage. If they're not financially stable, the marriage cannot gone. As you mentioned before, your wife can buy you this. I can buy my wife this. My wife, that is the point. Like because marriage
Yes.
is all about
Mm-hmm.
character, and
Yes.
like a man, like as my sister said, like some women that are trying to slim down. The man is saying, "Oh, this they're going to do." My sister, you don't have to do that. You know what? A man is looking in the marriage is a peace of mind, even if the woman is changing, even if she's getting pregnant. Women were getting pregnant, we're changing, we're getting swollen, we're getting fat, we have hormonal imbalances, sometimes we are angry. If the man is truly, like, and what I'm saying is that um should be like for me personally, I would like my man to be a god-fearing man, because even if I change physically on my appearance, I know that I always bring peace at home. This man, like even if he goes, he will not prefer to go for a drink with his friends. He will prefer to come home where peace is first. So men, they're just looking, for peace at home. Once they have peace at home, they will always come back home, at peace of mind. And there is also another thing that I've been thinking quietly, be thinking like recently. Most people, especially women, I would say, they are rushed into marriage. They're very quickly into getting into marriage, which I'm not saying is wrong, but you should take your time. Marriage is a life thing. It's not marrying, remarrying. Oh, it's okay if it doesn't work out, we'll go divorce. It's not like that. Marriage is for life. You cannot go marry, remarry, and do all these kind of things. Like, and I think that people are very quick to get into marriage. They don't see the character first. They don't see how this man is behaving in difficult situation, not when everything is good, but when everything is bad. Let me see how this man is behaving. Let me see how he will handle this situation. This is where you will see the true face, not into marrying. You will get married tomorrow. After, I will see your true face. And then what is it? Just don't rush into marriage. Take your time. See the true character. Even secondly, ask God's opinion about it. Like, ask, is it the right thing to do? Is it not? Because after, you will fail. Like, and I think that, like, especially women, they are really pushed into marriages because of what society will say. Like, I also have this personal thing in myself that, like, everybody is like, what society will say, oh my God, you're 30, are you still not married? What are you doing with your life? You should give birth now. You want to have 3 kids, you still not get birth, like, and society is pushing you, is pushing you. And you people don't understand how this thing is very depressing at some point. That anywhere you want to go, a woman in her 30s, that she's independent, she can do everything by herself. She drives, she works, she takes care of her house, she takes care of herself. She's very good with herself. And you just go out into society, and everybody will ask you, are you still not married? What are you doing with your life? Like, this thing is very, very, is pushing you, and you don't know, like, some women are falling into depression because of that. They don't want to go out because they don't want people to hear the same thing. Are you not married yet? I'm not talking about just friends, even your family members. They are the ones that they're putting so much spice on it. Like, you're still not married. You're supposed to give birth now. You're getting old. Nobody will want you. And all this pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. And at one point, because you're like desperate, not that because you want to really marry, but because of what your family members, society will say, the first man that you just have, you just jump into it so that society will shut up their mouths. So family members say, well done, my daughter, well done. Like, it's not that. It's better to take your time, marry the right person, than to be pushed because of what society and family members will say, and after, you will suffer your whole life. Because this is your partner. You wake up, you see him. You sleep, you see him. You don't want to suffer. So like, I know how hard is it for women. I'm not saying only for women, but for men also. Like, it's very hard. It's very hard.
It's hard
Like,
for women, my
and
sister.
and people should
It's
not
really very
just.
hard for women.
Yes, people should not just talk. You don't know what somebody's past. Maybe he has bad experience. Maybe he's praying to God for this. At the right time. It's coming. There's time for everything. But like, this kind of thing, that's what is the people saying, what is other saying. People are falling into depression because of that, really, and it's very common here in Europe.
So, the thing you have to also put into consideration is this, and this is why I have some consideration and understanding for our women as well, because this is a very serious part. Being a parent, a guest child dad, like I am, some people, are Nigerians. I always tell them something. When you have the opportunity to give opinion or make a comment, remember these words. Every man has either a mother, a sister. No, let me start again. Every man has either a wife, a mother, a sister, or a daughter. You must have one. So when you don't try to be biased, try to make it balanced, because the decisions we make today. I know sometimes when I speak, some people say, oh, he's trying to support women. No. See, we are all humans. You see, the women part of it, I get it because where you come from, you guys have been able to differentiate marriage from having a child. We, Niger, we have not been able. Let me tell you the truth. Okay? So, like for instance, you will agree with me, in the United States today, marriage is not just about having a child. Okay?
Yeah.
Most of these women that you are seeing, they've already had children before. I'm telling you, if you are a single man, 35 years old single man in the US, before you will see a girl that does not have a child, you go impulse that the freestyle. Do you understand? To help you look for through his fan list. It's the truth. So what am I trying to say? Most of these girls, they've already had their children. Not like they don't want to have more, but having a child is not primarily the reason why they are going to marriage. Unlike our Nigerian women, sorry to say, not all, most, in the event of, I don't want to have my child out of wedlock, let them not see me like a bad woman. Oh. When they now get to that 35, they don't have a child. Now, when they are going to get married, these things, all you just said things in the last 5 minutes, will not apply to them. Because they are not desperate. It's the truth. Anything we go. Because they are looking at their big clock. Do you understand? They are looking at their big clock. That is the truth. So, why are they looking at that big clock? Because probably they don't have before. Do you know is a single mother will make a better decision? A Nigerian single mother with 1 or 2 children will choose a better man than the Nigerian single woman that is 35 years old. Do you understand it?
Yeah.
The reason is because the Nigerian single mother is not even desperate. It's the truth. It's not desperate. She's balanced. She's viewing marriage from a level of companionship, not having children. The girl that is 35, 36, 37 is viewing marriage from, let me quickly, more than likely, again, like I said, nothing's absolute. More than likely, let me marry and have my children as soon as possible.
Yeah.
That is why you will see single mothers don't take the rubbish a 30-something years old Nigerian girl will take. Let me tell you, if you go and meet a Nigerian single mother in this US that is 30-something and you want to play game with her, she's going to put you where you belong to.
Yeah, they have reason. They are mature.
They are mature, but the same maturity is the same maturity the one of 30, the same age, but just that the other one does not have a child. So the other one is desperate to just have somebody because she needs a child. While the other woman is looking at companionship. Can I live with this person? Can we share together? Okay? And that is why at the end of the day, when they come into that marriage and achieve that, when you go into somewhere with an objective, if you achieve that objective, the reason why you are there is no more exciting. Do you understand me? Yes. If I come close to Daddy Free so that he will be giving me money or I want something from him, once I get that thing, the relationship is not going to grow. It's the truth. So when these women go into marriage in the event of, I'm just desperate to have a child, I'm telling you, the moment they count that children finish, you don't finish.
Yes.
Finish.
In Europe, and I know many European women will not like me for this, some of those women, they manage their marriage until they have the last pregnancy. If they want 3 children, after having 2, they will wait for the last pregnancy. The moment they have that last pregnancy, they don't even wait for the baby to come out, is when they want to drive that man. That is why anytime a woman that is pregnant is divorcing her husband, I'm very curious because 99% of the time, she've already pre-planned it.
Yeah,
It's the truth.
she got what she wanted.
She got what she
Mm.
wanted. So, but if the woman is okay, is not looking for, not like you don't want to have a child with the guy, but you're not desperate. The guy is not desperate. You already had a child. You guys should focus on your relationship rather than having just a child.
Yeah,
And this
this is
has
the most
resulted
important. Yeah.
to our girls. Trust me on this. Trust me. So many reached out because they are just looking to settle down.
Mm.
They buy tickets. They go to Nigeria. They inbox Daddy Freeze. They need a man
Hmm.
because they just want to marry and have a child. The one that already have a child is not desperate. Daddy Freeze will even tell the person, you cool down now. You know how many single mother Daddy Freeze, they would beg, you have a man, you relax. They will select more than a single girl.
Absolutely. Sabio, I won't run now.
All
Okay,
right,
My
my
sir.
battery
brother.
about to buy. Make buy as they talk. Thank you so much. Words of
Thank you,
All
wisdom. I
sir.
right.
really enjoyed that session. Words of wisdom from Sabio. And thank you, Niger Babe. I will follow you. Send me a DM.
I'll come to Lagos soon, sir.
All right. I'll be
All
looking
right.
forward to hosting you.
Yes, sir.
Take care, guys. And
All right.
God bless
Bye.
you.
All
Bye.
right. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.